Hi, I wanted to come on today and talk about relapse off an antidepressant, antipsychotic, or benzodiazepine. A lot of us go on these drugs because we have anxiety, depression, or a number of things, concerns, mental health concerns, or it could even be a headache or pain in the body. I've heard all sorts of reasons as to why someone gets put on these medications. When we try and come off them, doctors often taper us off very fast, and they don't know that actually a lot of people need to use scales and cut and weigh their pills, or they need to water taper their drug with a syringe and actually take tiny bits out a day with a pipette or a syringe. So, this isn't spoken about, or there's no guidance for this currently in the medical system. So, a lot of people, like I say, are tapered off very quickly. And when they jump off their medication, they suddenly experience this wall of what they think at the time is a relapse of their original problem or mental health concern. Often, it's actually 10 times worse than whatever they went for in the first place, because actually, psych med withdrawal can come with a whole host of symptoms that are incredibly terrifying. Chemical terror, this feeling of terror surging through your body. It's almost like an unnatural feeling of anxiety that just won't go away. Chronic insomnia, your ability to sleep just stops. Akathisia, this feeling that you're literally just tearing out of your body and you can't sit still. Some people even pace for hours on end. That is just a few of the withdrawal symptoms. Suicidal ideation is very, very common. People suddenly become very suicidal. And this can literally happen overnight. You can come off your medication. You can think, oh, I'm doing all right. Maybe it's been a couple of weeks, a week, even a month. It depends. Each medication has its different timeline. You can all of a sudden get hit by the withdrawal and poof, you are blown into what feels like the most horrific experience of your life. And for a lot of people, it is. So, this then makes people think that they're either having some sort of mental breakdown because the doctors don't recognize psych med withdrawal, and then you're put back on the medication and told that it is your underlying mental health condition, when really all you needed to do was you needed to be guided on how to taper your medication much slower, using smaller cuts and body led. So, listening to your body each time you take a cut, waiting a couple of weeks, even a month to see how that feels, and then carrying on. That is actually how a lot of people have to taper to get off their medication. Love.